Hi, welcome to Yoke's YouTube channel. I'm Liz Matthew, the regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we will be looking at a topic in regards to giving you additional express entry points. What can actually give you those extra points? Where is your certificate of qualification? So, what is this all about? What is the certificate of qualification? How it can help you out? So, if you are someone looking to gain additional points in your express entry and you don't know how to gain it, this might help you out. Watch this video till the end and let us know what you think, and we will be happy to help you out. So let's dive into the video. As many of you all know, yes, language tests do boost your CRS scores, and getting your CRS score improved in your express entry can help you reach your PR dream in Canada sooner. So this is another way that it can help you out. So what is a certificate of qualification? So certificate of qualification, sometimes referred to as COQ, is an official document. It's made by the Canadian province or territory, or in some cases even federal authorities, confirming that you are qualified to work in a specific skill trade in Canada. And to receive it, you generally must meet the eligibility criteria for the trade, pass the required certification exam, and satisfy the licensing or certification requirements established by the authority issuing the certificate. So a diploma shows that you studied. A work experience letter shows that you have actually worked in that place, and a certificate of qualification shows that Canada officially recognizes you as a qualified person to practice in that particular trade. So as you can see, it's a good value document, and it can enable you to get an employment. So why is this certificate so important? As I mentioned, it can break or make your express entry CRS score, can improve it, and it can help employers to know that you are professionally competent in that particular trade as you have the certificate of qualification. So, can it actually give you extra CRS points? Well, the answer is yes. It can give you 50 additional CRS point with a valid certificate of qualification, and your certificate that you get should state certificate of qualification. That is very much important. Just getting a license from some professions is not only going to help. The certificate that's being issued by the authority should say certificate of qualification. Then yes, if it is in a trade occupation, you will be getting this 50 additional CRS points under the express entry skill transferability factors. And these points are not automatic. You must meet the applicable language requirements and other conditions to be meeting it. And those 50 points can make the difference between receiving an invitation to apply and remaining in the express entry pool, as a lot of people are just off by not meeting the score by a couple of points. So 50 additional points is definitely going to help you out if you are eligible for this certification. Who issues this certification? So there is no single national office that issues this certificate of qualification. Instead, they are issued by provincial skilled trades authorities, territorial skilled trades authorities. In certain federally regulated trades, the appropriate federal authority issues this particular certificate. And how do you get this certificate of qualification? Each province has its own particular process, and it generally involves these steps, like determining whether your trade is regulated in the province where you want to apply for certification. Not every trade is regulated in every province, so that's something for you to watch out for. And also submit your application. You'll usually need documents such as your work experience records, your apprenticeship information if it's applicable in your situation, your educational credentials, your identification documents, and have your work experience assessed. The authority then reviews whether your experience is comparable to Canadian trade standards and then you write the certification examination. And many applicants basically qualify through a trade qualification or challenge process if they have already a substantial experience in this particular trade. And you receive your certificate of qualification after meeting all the applicable requirements. And do you have to complete an apprenticeship in Canada? Not always. Many, as I said, many experienced tradespeople who are trained or worked outside Canada may be eligible to challenge the certification exam if they have if they can demonstrate there is sufficient experience, and the exact requirements vary from province to province, and trade and the regulatory body that's actually looking for it, and why trades commonly require certification. Which all trades are basically requiring this certification? It's mainly electricians, plumbers, steam fitters, welders, construction, electricians, carpenters. Certification requirements vary from province to province, and so if your particular province does require are accepting this certificate of qualification, you should go ahead and try to get this done. Contact your authority so you can fulfill the next requirements and get your 50 points. So does every Express Entry applicant need this certificate of qualification? It's not a requirement. It's basically if you're applying through the Canadian Experience class, as that's what Express Entry is inviting right now. If you have this certificate of qualification, then it will help you with your points. And does it guarantee permanent residence? Not really. Permanent residence is not guaranteed just by adding up this 50 points. A certificate of qualification helps you to boost up your points. There are other factors also involved in order to get your permanent residence, say like your admissibility, your language test, your work experience requirements, and permanent residence is not a guarantee. Who should basically consider applying for this is you should seriously consider obtaining a certificate of qualification if you are working in an eligible skill trade and want to improve your Express Entry profile scores, your CRS scores, apply and demonstrate your Canadian recognized skills. You want to show your professional competency, then you are someone who should apply for this certificate of qualification. So ask yourself before even you go to this step, is your trade regulated? Can I qualify for the certification? Would a certificate of qualification improve my immigration options? These are some things that you should ask yourself first before you get into this option. And if you are someone who is eligible, you should be going ahead and applying for this certificate of qualification. If you have found this video helpful, please do share the video, subscribe to our channel, and let us know what type of topics you'd like to hear from us. Leave us a comment in the comments box. And thank you for watching our video. See you all in the next video.